Hey everybody, it's Cynthia the Fishing Mommy, and today I'm going to do something that a few people have been asking me for. I'm going to take a walkthrough on how I set up my Hobie Pro Angler 14 360 and all of the accessories that I have on it and why I chose them and what I think of them so far. So hopefully this will be helpful for you and interesting, and let's get started. All right, so starting here at the bow, I do have it on the trailer at the moment, so that's why I have lines on the bow. But as I mentioned, this is a Pro Angler 360. This is the 14-foot model. First things first, I keep my net up here on the front. This is actually a net that I bought on Amazon and customized with a longer handle and some heat shrink. It came with this strap, it's kind of a bungee, and it's a little ratty now, but it's attached inside, and I keep that on a big heavy-duty carabiner that I keep attached to my kayak so that I never forget my net. Next up, let's look inside the hatch. I'm going to zoom out a little bit here. All right, so in my hatch, I keep my rain gear. I keep this little orange box that is my GoPro stuff, you know, extra batteries and things like that. I'm just going to open this all the way up. I keep an extra Ketch board, first aid kit, this is my rain gear, a rope, just, you know, necessities like that. And then underneath, I'm gonna, hold on, I gotta cut this because I'm gonna take this out so you can see what's underneath here. All right, underneath my hatch bucket, I have a YakPower system. This is the YakPower 5 hub, and as you can see, has room for 5 different things. Right here is my Noqua 20 amp hour battery that powers my fish finder, which is a Garmin, and here's my YakPower system. Turn that on. Number 1 is my navigation lights. There we go. So that I have red and green lights on the front. That is the YakPower system. I really like these. They were a little bit of a hassle to install, honestly, but I do like them. So that's one thing. And then it powers my Garmin. Right now, all it does is the Garmin and those lights. Moving backwards in the kayak, you'll see that I have a heavy-duty carabiner and a heavy-duty bungee cord here that I keep bungeed to my kayak. This is for my drive, obviously. Always, always, always bungee your drive. Very important. Over here, I just have my scissors. Sometimes I also have forceps over here on this little retractor. I like retractors. I have my transducer and power wires running up under there. They're zip tied, and they've come out this hole, which I actually drilled out to make a little bit bigger. Not the cleanest looking thing, but it works really well for my fish finder. Here is a YakAttack cup holder. I don't really like the Hobie cup holder, so that's why I chose the YakAttack one. Moving backwards, let's see, what do I have in my hatch? Snacks, wipes, sunscreen, leader line. I have my kill switches. I have 2 separate kill switches for my Newport motor. I have a phone charging cable and just some miscellaneous stuff in there. I really use this thing a lot. Here I have my Newport throttle, and this wire runs all the way back to the back. I'll show you that in a second. I keep my Ketch board. Right now it's just loose and it's bungeed, but that's it. It's just loose. Not my favorite solution. There are a few options out there that I may be considering. So if you have something you really like for your Ketch board on a Pro Angler 14, let me know. I'd like to hear from you. Okay, under my seat, I have these Tackle Warehouse speed bags. They're made by Plano, and I really like them. They hold all of my soft plastics. I have 2 of them. And I really like the form factor and the fact that they have 2 zippers, so I can open up either direction or completely from the top. This little box right here is, I hit my throttle. This little box right here is just some necessities like a multi-tool, my headlamp, some dielectric grease, and I think there's actually also a little phone charging brick in there. Kayak Kushion, wouldn't be without it. I absolutely love these. Moving further back, you'll see that I have the YakAttack GoPro camera mount right here. I think this is called the Panfish Pro. I will have to look up the name of which one this is. Here is something that I really like. This is a battery box called a Sunaplex, and it comes with these Anderson connectors here, which I actually don't use, and I'll show you why. But it also has, you know, a power on, shows your voltage here, and then it has USB and 12 volt. And then I actually keep this secured with just some short cam straps. These ones are from NRS. They're the 3-foot ones, and I just cut them down. Let me go around the other side and I'll show you inside this box. I also do have the Velcro, like industrial strength Velcro on the bottom, just to keep it from moving around too much. Okay, so one of the other things I wanted to show you on this battery box is that there's also a little flashlight here. Comes in handy sometimes. And then I took the strap off. Here is why I don't need the Anderson plugs on the outside, because I actually just have the quick connect from Newport tied directly into my positive terminal on the battery box. When I got this battery box, I actually did have to cut out a little window here so that I could get this cable through there. Very easy, very minor little thing to do. One more thing to talk about is my actual battery. This is a brand called Litime or Litime or Litime, whatever it is. And this is the 50 amp hour, 25.6 volt, obviously it's a 24 volt system. And I will tell you that I really, really like this battery. It is far less expensive than many of the other brands, but it is Bluetooth enabled, and it has a really seemingly very robust battery management system in it. I really like their app, and I have nothing but good things to say about this battery. It lasts, and I've had no problems with it at all. Highly recommend this. Again, it's Litime. I also have something interesting over here that I wanted to show you. This mount is from Brocraft, and it's a little bit different than what we usually see. Most people use the YakAttack paddle holder. I actually really like this Brocraft. I pop my paddle in there, and it rides along the side of my kayak. Maybe it's because I came from an outback and I was so used to having that bungee on the side. But I really like the paddle outside the kayak on the side and ready to go when I need it. I do have mine leashed at the moment. I have dropped it a few times and it's floated away. So just for insurance, I like to keep it leashed. I do not drive with this on though, obviously. But this leash is from Neolife. There you go. Enjoy your life. I try. Moving backwards, the crate. Of course, it's a BlackPak Pro. I have the 13x16 BlackPak Pro, and I have 6 rod holders on mine. I generally only take 6, maybe 8 rods at a time. When I'm fun fishing, it's even fewer than that. I do have these very heavy-duty YakAttack ratchet cam straps. I don't know why I keep saying ratchet straps. What I do with mine is I have them running through stock hardware on my Hobie. That way I'm fully certain that they are secure. I also, as you see, have the retract line for my motor running through the same thing, but I just made sure to keep it underneath the straps. Moving backwards, here's my Anderson connector for my battery that leads to my motor. Here's my throttle cable. This is the reverse. So if I want to put my motor in reverse, I pull this cord from in my seat and it locks. Well, you can't really see it, but it locks the motor so that in reverse it won't kick up. This is my Newport NK 180 Pro. Very quiet, quite powerful. I have mine set up so that I'm steering with my stock rudder, my Hobie rudder, and I have no problems with that. I know a lot of people really prefer the foot steering. So far, I have not seen any reason to change and put steering on. But if I did, this is the steering triangle, and you simply run your lines from here to whatever steering solution that you want. I do have the Tim Percy plate here. This is the new version. Some people have asked me about my cleats. This is the cleat that holds my cord for retracting my Newport. And as you see, it's just grabbed on inside there. This little cleat I screwed into the side of the kayak. I used a little marine sealant in there, and it's very easy to pull out. And then when I want to pull the motor up, all I have to do is pull the cord. I have one on each side of the kayak. This is my pulling the motor up one, and then on the other side there is an identical setup, and that's for going in reverse. Oh yeah, I wanted to mention this. So this connector right here, I actually didn't know this. This is some random Amazon brand. I didn't realize that YakAttack made their version of this, so I'm actually waiting for the YakAttack version to show up. I did order them. This is a lock and load base for this camera mount. So there you go. It does fit into these Amazon branded ones, but I would prefer the YakAttack because I trust the manufacturing quality more. I do also want to show you my flag and light. This is of course the YakAttack, and it is mounted on the YakAttack Mighty Mount, I think is what it's called, and this is the one that's made for the gridlock. So it is made specifically for the gridlock system on your BlackPak. I realized I didn't show you what's inside my BlackPak, so let's start here. I've already taken my flag down and put it in there. I love that it just pops right in there. Here are my Plano boxes. I use the Plano Edge series. I really like them. I have the 3700 for terminal tackle, and then I have 3600s for my hard baits, and I still have extra space in there that I can put more stuff if I want to. And then up top, I have extra hat, some cloths, of course the screwdriver, extra sunglasses. Love the Hobies, and they float. Got my super glue, bug spray, just various things that I might need. Hardware tools, duct tape, of course, extra bungees and things like that. I also wanted to show you guys this. It's not part of my kayak, but it is an important part of my kayak fishing adventures. This is Plano, even though it's hard to tell. This is a storage box of theirs. I'll link it down below. And basically the reason I'm showing you this is because it will fit my 360 drive and my motor, which I have to push these fins down a little bit more. This is my fish finder, charger. I've got my life jackets in here, a juice box for my GoPro, some random stuff like cord and stuff. I also have these little totes, money bags, that have a lot of electronic stuff that goes in here as well. And then this is just a truck accessory. It's a window shade. And all of this fits in here seamlessly. Basically everything but my battery, my BlackPak, of course, and my paddle. So everything I need to get on the water really fits in this one tote, and I just slide it in the back of my truck, and it's all in there. It's neat, it's contained. My truck stays clean, and everything is right where I need it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you've made it this far, I really appreciate it. I hope this has been useful and interesting for you to see all the products that I chose to outfit my Hobie Pro Angler 360 this year. If you have any questions about anything that I used or would like to just chat about it, please let me know down in the comments. Please feel free to give me suggestions for my catch board especially. I haven't found a solution that I'm 100% in love with yet, so I'd love to hear from you. Thank you again for watching. As always, if you like this video and would like to see more from me, please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. Truly appreciate it, and I am so happy to be back on YouTube. See you later.